Hello everybody. We're talking about something today that I know so many of us have experienced. Those in-between phases of life. You know those times when you feel a little lost, a little unsure, like you're standing on the edge of something new, but you're not quite sure what it is yet? We've all been there. Those times when you're transitioning from one chapter to the next, whether it's graduating from school, changing careers, ending a relationship, or even just that feeling of knowing you're meant for more but haven't quite figured out what that more is. But here's the thing I've learned and what I want to share with you today. These in-between phases, they're not just okay, they're essential. So let's dive in, shall we? Have you ever felt lost, like you're wandering without a map? It's a feeling we all know. But what if I told you that feeling lost doesn't have to be a negative experience? What if it could actually be a sign of growth? You see, when we allow ourselves to feel lost, to acknowledge that we don't have all the answers, we open ourselves up to new possibilities. Think about it. When you're so sure of your path, so set in your ways, you might miss out on unexpected opportunities. But when you embrace the unknown, when you allow yourself to explore different directions, you never know what you might discover about yourself and the world around you. It's like taking a detour on a road trip. You might stumble upon a hidden gem, a breathtaking view you would have missed if you had stayed on the main highway. In fact, it's in those moments of uncertainty that we often find our greatest clarity. Explore different paths, ask questions, and trust that you're being guided towards something extraordinary. Trust it. Let's talk about those in-between seasons of life. You know, those times when you're not quite where you want to be, but you're not where you used to be either. It's like you're in a holding pattern, waiting for the next chapter to begin. And let me tell you, waiting can be hard. It can test your patience, make you question your path, and leave you feeling restless. But here's the thing about those in-between seasons. They're not meant to break you, they're meant to build you. Think of it like this. A seed planted in the ground can't blossom overnight. It needs time, nourishment, and the right conditions to grow. And so do you. These in-between seasons are your time to develop, to strengthen your roots, and prepare for the incredible growth that's coming your way. Embrace the lessons you're learning during this time, because everything you're going through, every challenge you overcome, is shaping you into the person you're meant to become. You are not stuck, my friend. You are simply being prepared for something amazing. Let's be honest, these in-between seasons, they can be an emotional roller coaster. One minute you're hopeful and excited about the future, the next you're filled with doubt and uncertainty. And you know what? That's okay. It's normal to feel a range of emotions during times of transition. Don't judge yourself for feeling anxious, frustrated, or even a little scared. Allow yourself to feel it all, because those emotions are valid. They're a part of your journey. But here's the key. Don't let those emotions consume you. Don't let them define your experience. Instead, acknowledge them, sit with them, and then choose to focus on the positive. Choose to see the possibilities that lie ahead. You have the power to choose your thoughts, to shift your perspective, and to focus on the good. These feelings are temporary. What's permanent is your strength, your resilience, and your unwavering belief in yourself. Chapter 4. Ambition without results, yet. Now I know many of you are ambitious souls. You have big dreams, bold visions, and an unwavering determination to make those dreams a reality. But what happens when you're putting in the work, you're hustling, you're giving it your all, and you're not seeing the results you hoped for? It can be discouraging, I know. But let me tell you something. Just because you haven't achieved your goals yet, doesn't mean you're not making progress. Success is not a straight line, my friend. It's a journey filled with twists, turns, and unexpected detours. So if you're feeling frustrated by the lack of immediate results, take a moment to acknowledge how far you've come. Celebrate the small victories, the lessons learned, and the resilience you've developed along the way. Keep believing in yourself, keep putting in the work, and trust that the results will come. Your time is coming. Chapter 5. recognizing this as a phase of life. One of the most important things to remember during these in-between seasons is this: it's just a phase. It's not your forever. It's a temporary stop on the journey to your ultimate destination. Think of it like this: life is like a train ride. There are times when you're speeding along, enjoying the scenery, and everything feels effortless. And then there are times when the train slows down, maybe even comes to a complete stop. You might feel impatient, wondering when you'll get moving again. But here's the thing: even when the train is stopped, you're still on track. These in-between seasons are like those moments when the train slows down. Embrace it, learn from it, and trust that you'll be back on track soon enough. Chapter 6. You're not alone in this feeling. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this conversation, it's this: you are not alone. Every single person on this planet experiences those in-between seasons. We all go through times of uncertainty, of questioning, of feeling lost and unsure. It's part of the human experience. So if you're feeling alone in your journey, please know that you're not. There are millions of people out there who understand exactly what you're going through. They felt the same doubts, the same fears, the same longing for something more, and we're all in this together. Think about some of the most successful, most inspiring people you know. People who have overcome challenges, pursued their passions, and made a real difference in the world. Do you think they got to where they are by always having it all figured out? By never doubting themselves or facing setbacks? Not a chance. Every single one of them has faced their own in-between seasons. They've had moments of uncertainty, of wondering if they were on the right path, of feeling lost and unsure. But here's the difference. They didn't let those feelings stop them. They kept going. They kept believing in themselves and their dreams. Let their stories inspire you, motivate you, and remind you that anything is possible if you set your mind to it and never give up. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine your future self. The you that has achieved your goals, overcome your challenges, and stepped fully into your purpose. What does that version of you look like? What are you doing? How do you feel? Now open your eyes and ask yourself this: what choices can you make today that will help you become that future self? You are constantly evolving, growing, and becoming more of who you're meant to be. Let that vision guide your actions, inspire your choices, and remind you of the incredible potential that lies within you. Even when you're feeling lost, even when you're unsure of the path ahead, there's one thing you should always hold on to: possibility. The possibility that things will work out, that you'll find your way, that you're being guided towards something amazing. Because here's the thing: the universe loves to surprise us. It loves to deliver blessings in unexpected ways. But in order to receive those blessings, we have to be open to them. We have to believe that they're possible. Trust that the universe has your back and that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. My dear friends, I want you to remember this. This phase, this in-between season, it won't last forever. It might feel like it will never end, but I promise you, it will. The sun will rise again, the clouds will part, and you will find your way. But in order to get to that brighter future, you have to keep going. You have to keep believing in yourself, keep pursuing your dreams, and keep trusting the journey. Don't give up on yourself. Don't let the challenges defeat you. You are stronger than you think. You are worthy of all the good that's coming your way. These in-between phases, as uncomfortable as they can be, are really just opportunities in disguise. They're a chance for us to learn, to grow, and to become even more of who we're meant to be. So embrace the journey, my friends, because it's in those moments, those in-between moments, that we discover our true strength, our resilience, and our unwavering capacity for growth. Now I want to hear from you. What in-between phase are you currently navigating, and what's one thing you're doing to stay positive and focused on your goals? Share your thoughts in the comments below.